Steven with Parts Doctor. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the door hinge on this Samsung dryer. We'll need a few different tools for the job. We'll leave those listed in the description below. Let's get started. One of the reasons you may need to replace the hinge is if it gets damaged, which may cause the door to not open or close properly. With the door open, start by removing these two screws. Then firmly grasp the door and lift up and out to remove. With the door assembly resting on a soft surface, first open the hinge, then remove these 5 screws. Then set aside the lever latch. Next, fold the hinge in and using a flat blade screwdriver, insert it near the hinge between the outer cover and the inside cover to pry to release the tabs. Continue to work around until all the locking tabs are released. Be careful not to crack the plastic, and this may be difficult. Next, remove these 3 screws that are next to the hinge. Then flip the inner door panel over to access the 4 screws on the hinge cover. Now remove the screws followed by the hinge cover. Then separate the hinge from the inner door cover. Now carefully peel the gasket off the hinge. To remove the hinge bushings, simply slide them off. If you have a bad door hinge and you need to purchase a new one, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure you're searching with the model number from the tag on your dryer to make sure you get the correct part. The hinge may or may not include the door hanging bolt. If it doesn't, you will need to transfer it over from the original to the new part. To install the bushings, simply align and press firmly until they are in place. Then, reinstall the gasket by aligning and pressing in place. To install the hinge, lay it down like this, then slide the inner door cover over and under, making sure the hinge seats properly inside the cover. Now, reinstall the hinge cover plate by aligning, setting in place, and reinstalling the 4 screws. Then, flip over the inner door assembly and reinstall the 3 screws that are located next to the hinge. With the door assembly resting on the soft surface, locate the 2 notches in the smooth area where the hinges should be located. If oriented properly, the door handle should also align. Now, firmly squeeze the 2 pieces until they snap and lock back together. Next, reinstall the 3 screws to attach the inner panel to the door assembly. Then, align the tab on the door latch to the notch on the inner door panel. Set the latch in place and reinstall the 2 screws. With the hinge swung outward, we'll first need to start by aligning this screw with this opening and set the door in place. Then, reinstall the 2 screws. So that's it for this video. If you learned something new, hit that like button. And if you like fixing things, please consider subscribing.